One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, hitting at the point of...
Turning it on! And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Gives it on the option. Past the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Back to pass, it's Carr. Under fire. The throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Gavart's on 4th down, still going. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Calls his own number. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Guess not all doinks are bad. Off the right, upright, and through. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced a field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
The Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Wants to throw. It's late. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Firing to the right, complete. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking left. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops the throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll go to the sneak. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4. 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
He's got him in the flat. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Carr. He's got it on the run. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's quick. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Carr. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TV.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Michigan State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking to the big tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. LSU right back to the line. Back to throw, it's Lay. Does a short pass to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. A little screen to the running back. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Makes the grab at the 10. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing on the run. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Carr. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, time running short in the half. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. It's caught. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Carr. He's got his man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it left. Got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's quick. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Lay. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give on the inside. On the move at the 30. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second.
Breaks into the open. Just keeps moving. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
A 3rd down try for the offense. To the air. It's Carr. Pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. We'll start this 4th quarter as they line up for the field goal try. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's quick. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna look downfield again. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's late. Finds his tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Running back searching for a hole. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. LSU quick to the line. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
And man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they give up the big safety.
They'll go back to work on offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throws for the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into it.
Brings it down on the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. He's got him.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to...
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play. Defense to get the football. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Handoff from the gun. Taking it the other way. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Works the middle of the field. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun to give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.